So Adam, talk to me, man. This is a main event. I mean, both guys number 2 in the division. I mean, listen, two skilled athletes, two big. I mean, future of the division. This is a big fight, man. Talk to me about your excitement level right now. Where you're feeling?
I'm really excited, because I haven't fought like a little bit less than a year, so I'm really excited. I'm really wanna fight.
I bet. So talk to me, Adam, about last year. I mean, like you said, just the one fight last year. Um,
Yeah.
Difficult year, good year. Did you make use of the time? What was it like for you?
The first part was great, I came back January and I fought April. Everything was great. After that, I was staying here a little bit more. I was hoping I can fight one more, but they said no. And after I went back to Hungary, and after 1 week, they said I have to come back. I came back. I prepared 10 weeks without my wife, and the fight got cancelled. And after I went back to Hungary, I was planning to stay there like 2 3 months, and they called me back because I supposed to fight in December, and I was rushing back. I started my camp, and they said January, February, and now we are here for March. So fuck 2021.
Oh man. Well, talk. What? So, what was your focus during that time? I mean, you weren't. So you didn't. You thought you would fight, but you wouldn't get fights. I mean, were you training full time? Were
I
you
was
working
training
on some
full time. Yeah,
skills? Yeah. So, what was the focus? I mean, were you developing any skills, changing anything? What was the primary focus for you?
just get better every day. Try to control what I can. I learned that in the last couple of months because I couldn't control those things. Who I should fight, when, and I was just trying my best. Get better martial artist every day.
Not a bad camp to be doing it in, right? You got
Yeah.
some great training partners around. Who do you spend most
Yes.
of your time training with?
I mean, I train a lot with Jared Gordon, uh, and Shane Soriano. He's always my training partner, and Andre. He fought in a PFL 2 times. The Bull. He's my he helped me a lot. And Christos Giagos. He's in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I train a lot in Rafael Fiziev last year. So I'm ready to go. I really know I am one of the best 145er in the world. So you know, just let me go.
I completely agree with that. I will co-sign on that. One of the best featherweights in the world. Are you full time in Florida? Or you said you kind of go back to
Yes,
Hungary? Do you
I
live in
mean
Florida though?
I was in the last 4.5 years. Most of the time I'm here. I wasn't planning like this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna come here 2 3 months, but 2021 I've been here 10 months maybe
That's
or
awesome. Well,
more.
maybe not a great year, but I'm sure the dividends will pay off the investment of
Yes,
what you've
yes,
done. So, talk to me about this fight. I mean, hey, look, you're one of the best featherweights in the world, but hey, Mads Burnell, you got to give him some respect as well. A great
yeah.
athlete as well. What do you think about this matchup and him as an opponent specifically?
You know, I agree with you. He's very underestimated. He's a great fighter. I think it's a good matchup for me. Mm, who should I fight? If not, against a high level guy. So I'm just happy I can fight finally, and I really want to show my skill set. I improved a lot. My English is got much better.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. What are you talking about, man?
No,
uh,
I'm really excited. He can bang. He mix it up, but he not just like, oh, I wanna take Adam down and I wanna hold him down and do nothing, so we can bang a little bit.
I'm excited for it. I'll be honest with you. I think this might be the biggest fight of the weekend. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
for
a
sure.
busy weekend in MMA. There's a lot of
Yeah.
organizations, but this might be the biggest fight of the weekend.
Yes, definitely.
I like it. It's a return to 5 rounds for you. Of course, you've done 5 rounds before,
Yeah.
but now you're back to that. Does that change anything for you? Do you prepare any differently for a 5 round fight?
I mean, I can say like I push more, but I'm always pushing super hard. So, but maybe this time a little bit more. Yeah, I push more, more, more. One more round, one more round, one more round. So hit 5 rounds on the pads and 2 more rounds kicking, like, or something like that.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were doing that anyway. So, Mads, you have respect for him. Is there anything Mads does that you're most concerned about? Like you said, he's got kind of a well-rounded game, but do you see him particularly good in any area where you're like, hey, we probably want to stay away from that, don't really want to engage here?
No, not really. I just have to be myself. I really know I am one of the best, and I'm capable to do everything. I really didn't show the well-rounded MMA Adam Borics, but I really know I am, and I had like 18 fights, and maybe I had a cut one time or 2 times, and it's a reason. So people are forgetting, like I beat Jeremy Kennedy, I beat Hosanado Silva. He's a really, 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 really tough guy. I beat Pat Kurian, and people are underestimating me a little bit, but 17-1. It's not a bad record.
Not at all. Who's going to be with you in the corner this weekend, Adam?
Kami Barzini, Jared Gordon is coming, and my Hungarian striking coach, Peslen Ferenc.
Very nice, very nice. A solid team there. So let me ask you, I don't know if Bellator has talked to you about this or if we're just talking about it, but is this a number one contender fight to you? I mean, is the winner of this, do you believe the winner should be getting the winner of McKee and Pitbull?
For me, yes. I don't know the other side, but for me, yes. Who should I fight next? Like I fought everybody, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to make it official or not, but to me, it's got to be a number one contender fight.
Yes, but I don't care now. For me, every fight is a world title fight. So I go there and I'm gonna fight like this is my world title fight.
I like it. What do you have any thoughts on McKee and Pitbull? How that fight goes? Do you have a prediction for that fight next month?
I think AJ gonna win again. That's it. Maybe I think. Yeah, it's the size difference is too much.
Yeah, it's very difficult for him. So, let's start to look to that. Do you want to look to that at all? Do you start thinking about the fight with AJ? Have you started breaking him down? How you match up?
I don't think about too much now. I mean, I was thinking about like when I came back, when I was rushing back. So, you know what I mean. But now I don't. I have a Mads Burnell fight, so I have to focus on him. And one time when I lost in my life, I did a mistake. When I fought against Caldwell, I was already thinking about next round I fight AJ. So it was a big mistake. So I don't want to do that again.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. So the one loss you had, you think that was part of the issue?
Because that time other side AJ already beat I don't know who, maybe
I remember, sure,
somebody, and I was like, okay, when I get this, I fight AJ next round. Yeah, so, but it's okay. We're learning.
I like that. So you don't want to make that mistake. All right, so talk to me about the goal here, man. The goal, as you said, you win. I believe you're fighting for a title, but do you feel like you got to do something special? Like, do you need to? I got to go get a finish. I got to go be spectacular. I got to do. Is it that, or is it just let's just get a win?
I really want to improve, and I really want to show the people, how good I am. So I don't feel the pressure I have to show something, but I really want to show.
I like it. Well, listen, like I said, I think it's a number one contender fight. It's two of the best featherweights in the world. It's two of the best in Bellator. What are you expecting when you play this fight out in your head? What are you thinking? Is this a fight where, man, you're gonna have to go 5 rounds and grind it out? Is this something where you guys go into war? What kind of fight do we see?
It can be a 5 rounds, but I see a lot of opening from him, and I want to catch him. I'm ready, man. As soon as I made weight, I'm good. I just have a fun.
I love it, man. Well, listen, it's a busy weekend. We got UFC, Bellator, PFL, One, Eagle FC. So that's a lot of MMA. So let me ask you, for the fan that can't watch everything, why is this the fight they need to tune into?
Because the kid is coming back, so don't miss it.